In the last module, we are going to level up our building detection algorithm by building a pipeline which is able to capture buildings, ground pixels, ground areas, and trees. For this, we are going to be using high-resolution LiDAR data stored as rasters, and then we are going to build a full GeoAI pipeline from building a small manual data labeling tool to building the model, training the model, and even validating the model. So let's see how this pipeline looks like. So now the only thing we have left is to evaluate the trained unit on the completely unseen right half test region. We will load the best model first and then do a sliding window inference across the entire raster in two components. So first we are loading the model and first computing the prediction map on the right hand side. Then we are going to do the same on the left hand side as well, just to make sure that we have all the different parts. Then we are going to calculate our usual goodness of fit with this little function here. So here we can see that the left hand side where we were training the model has around 80% accuracy for each classes, while the right half is slightly worse, and there is a small gap of around 0.115 on average. However, this is still a fairly reasonable given the number of training instances we had, which was extremely low. And this will probably make even more sense if we turn this into one of the usual visualizations in an interactive way with volume, for which we are going to need to stitch the two parts, the left and the right, together, create first an empty volume map, and define the feature groups, and then start adding the layers. Height, texture, ground truth labels, prediction layers, and layer control. So once again, we had the height and the texture layers. We had the ground truth labels, so the manually drawn and curated labels for buildings, trees, and ground. And then we have the unit predictions. So there was some gap between the prediction accuracy between the left and right hand side, but if we are looking at it by eye, it's not that clear to capture. So maybe on the right hand side we are capturing a little bit more trees, but this doesn't seem to be the level of difference despite the very tiny amount of training data, which would cause any terrible or visibly clearly wrong predictions on the right hand side. So I would say that under these circumstances with this data, especially that even the texture is not so distinctive between buildings and trees as I expected at the 50 centimeters resolution, I think this is a fairly good and acceptable result. Also, one note that here we had two channels, but if you would want to further increase the resolution, probably a good next step would be to add satellite images, which, having the RGB colors, would probably bring a very good addition to the current data, allowing us to separate trees from buildings even better. And having said that, I want to again congratulate you to finishing a module, this time module 5. So you have mastered the complete pipeline from LiDAR processing, visualization, feature engineering, not to mention manually creating and cleaning and preparing training data, as well as a rigorous multi-class training. So congratulations again for finishing this module and also for these courses, and see you in the farewell video in just a minute.